Hi, I am Nirmal and today we discuss about inventory management concepts in supply chain management. So inventory management aims to handle all functions correctly with tracking and management of material. Inventory management is very wide definition like to replacement lead time, carrying cost of inventory, asset management, forecasting, valuation, visibility, and future inventory cost, space, quality, etc. The ultimate aim of supply chain management is how well you manage your inventory. Manufacturers face a number of challenges which requires not just expectations planning but also an effective communication setup that keeps you updated at the spur of moment from rapid changes of customer demands, globalizations, or even natural calamities can cause your inventory to be stuck up, paving way for non wages to the employees. Therefore, there should be a quick information system to discuss the inbound and outbound issues affecting the demand and supply. For these, there should be a well managed supply chain inventory management in order to keep the business running without any interruptions in organizations. So, there are benefits and risks of holding inventory, such as avoiding risk of sales. If a desired amount of inventory are stored that are ready to be sold can bring in return to the company. It can avoid losing its customer for non-supply of products, self stocks. There should products which are sold to its customers with little or no modifications. An example of such a product is automobiles. So, quantity discount. When goods are purchased in bulk quantity, the suppliers offer a discount. This is in fact helps the buyer to make more margin in profit. Even sometimes suppliers are ready to supply goods on credit for some time periods, like 1 week or month. That's all capital invest in other sources for time being help to cash cycle. Now we discuss about the reducing ordering cost. So each times in order has to be placed in incurs certain expenses like mailing cost, typing, approving, and all like so of inventory is stored in bulk. It can reduce the ordering cost to a great extent. Now we discuss about the reducing the setup cost. So startup cost is incurred each time a product is produced. Maintaining large stocks of inventory helps in reducing the setup costs, reducing risk of production storage. So if any part of a product is unavailable, it may result in the production to stay at a head. Therefore, it is good for hold inventory to maintain sufficient flow of supply to the customers. Now, avoiding risk of holding inventories. Now we discuss this. reduction or decline in the market price, it faces the risk of price cutting by competitors or the arrival of a new product. In such situations, holding inventories in large amount would only prove to be a loss for the holding firm. Also, inventories more money on new product like advertisement, launching, promotion of any products, offers, discount schemes, etc. So, deteriorations of the product may be get worse then it is held for a longer period in stock. So obsolescence of the product may be become obsolete and outdated when the customer tastes the preference change. While dealing with inventory management in the supply chain, it is also advised to get through the cost of holding inventory. The cost associated with inventory are of two types: direct cost and indirect cost. The direct cost of holding inventory are the materials cost, ordering cost, and carrying cost. The indirect cost of holding inventory are cost of funds tied up in inventory, that is opportunity cost, and the cost of running out of stock. That's it. So now when the critical evaluating the inventory management, we can sum up the objects like: to ensure that the materials are available for productions without interruption, to maintain sufficient stock of raw materials in time of shortage, to ensure that inventory of finished goods are ready made available to meet the customer demands, to maintain a balance between inventories, to prevent the inventory from deteriorations by providing proper warehousing and insurance. From the above mentioned points, it is evaluated that inventory, if not controlled properly, may prove to be wastage to the concern. This has induced to need to find out techniques control the inventory. Now we discuss about economic order quantity, that is EOQ. EOQ, economic order quantity, is the level where the total demands of the product is constant over and each new order is delivered in regular when in the inventory is reached at zero level. It is important to note that only the right amount of the inventory has to be stored. EOQ means the determinations of the right quantity to be purchased. A balance has to be maintained between the carrying cost and the ordering cost. The EOQ, economic order quantity, is the point where the total cost of ordering and the cost of carrying the inventory would be the minimum. For EOQ, we assume that the ordering cost, rate of demand, purchase price, and delivery quantity are constant with fixed lead time. The main point here to be noted is where you increase or decrease the purchase, the total of all the cost should be maintained at a minimum. So global freight forwarding, that is ABC analysis. So ABC analyze is a technique of exercising selecting or selective control over inventory items. It is a method of controlling materials according to its value. It is a mechanism for impact on inventory cost of identifying items. A concern need not exercise the main degree of control over all materials. Materials of high value should be closely controlled than materials of low value. According the materials will be grouped as A, B and C. A category materials constitutes only a small percentage of the total times, but they have the highest value. By category items constitutes a higher percentage of the total items, but have a only medium value, and the C category items constitute the highest percentage in the total inventory, but it has the lowest value. So ABC analyze is based on the principles of selective inventory management. So now we discuss about total number of items. Reorder values. Reorder level is that level of inventory at which the firm should place orders in order to maintain stock of the inventory. It is with regard to the timing of purchase. When orders are placed, new products will reach the before it run out the stock. Last minute order placing is not found here as the orders are placed slightly above the minimum stock level. So the above techniques can go on a long way to control the sufficient inventory, as inventory forms the lifeblood of a concern. Not a minute carelessness can be made in maintaining adequate stock of inventory, as there is a supply chain all over the globe. It is high time to forego with traditional inventory management process and continuously manage inventory through the global supply chain to optimize the inventory. The excellence in supply chain is required to strike a balance between the lead times, budgets, inventory costs, and the risks. In order to maintain optimum utilizations of inventory, is necessary to balance the supply chain management against the business policies, changing market demands, risk, and order constraint. It makes it important to know what inventories to carry, how, when, and in what form. So that's for the video, my friend. If you like my MBA channel, please subscribe it and share it. Thanks a lot for your precious time.